thought Usyk should retire, and I hear it, you know, like, what else has he got to prove? He's beaten everyone at cruiserweight.
Think about boxing now.
A reigning undisputed heavyweight champion for shit!
Breaking news updates as we find out after just 2 weeks of reigning as the heavyweight champion, Oleksandr Usyk will lose his championship IF title. Michael Benson posted to X, formerly Twitter. Oleksandr Usyk will be stripped of the IBF heavyweight world title at some point in the next 2 weeks, and it is expected to be on the line for Filip Hrgovic versus Daniel Dubois on June 1st, with Anthony Joshua likely to challenge the winner. Hrgovic is overdue and mandatory, and it appears as though this has infuriated Usyk after all the sacrifices he's made to become undisputed. To then lose it within 14 days of becoming the first undisputed heavyweight for 24 years is a complete joke. Does this mean Oleksandr Usyk is looking to retire now? Be sure to stick around till the end for the full details, considering in his post-fight press conference when he was explaining how he missed his kids' birthdays and even missed his daughter's birth, to now be treated like this shows how much of a joke boxing really is. He even went on to explain how much it meant to his father, who had passed away.
Hard when my father coming for me, because I remember all my life. I know he's here. Maybe like after.
Be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the post notification bell. By doing this, you'll never miss out on any future videos from Combat Sports World. Oleksandr Usyk won the undisputed heavyweight championship last week in Saudi Arabia after defeating Tyson Fury through split decision as the first champion in the 4-belt period and the first undisputed champ in 24 years. Usyk defied everyone's expectations by winning the title until at least the rematch, which is slated for October. Many assumed that although Tyson Fury's post-fight press conference made it clear he believed he was winning the fight and that his team even told him he was up in the rounds going into the final couple.
I believed, like, I thought I did enough, but, you know, I'm not a judge. I can't judge a fight while I'm boxing it. You know, if they would have said to me in the last round or whatever, you're down, go out and try and finish him, I would have done that. But we believe, everyone in the corner believed we were up. You know, all I had to do was just keep boxing and doing what I was doing, and, you know, I thought we was getting it. But it was what it was. I'm not going to cry about spilled milk. I've had plenty of victories, and I've gave God the glory. I've had this one loss and a close fight, you know, with a good man like Usyk. And it was what it was. I tried my best in there. I was having a lot of fun, actually. I don't know if it looked like it, but I was playing around, hands behind my back.
Considering how much Usyk has now achieved in boxing, it would be a great time to retire. As he conquered the cruiserweight division and became champion there, he came over to heavyweight, which originally counted him out. He then beat Anthony Joshua twice in comfortable wins, then had a tough fight against Tyson Fury, but was the clear winner. He really doesn't have much else to prove, and his fans think so too. With numerous posts like Oleksandr Usyk is boxing the ultimate part in all of boxing, he is truly a champion that shows the best we as humans have to offer. I will never forget your dedication and all you have given to this sport and to myself. You inspire me, and I am proud to stand alongside you as a fellow member of the human race. Never Surrender Music should just call it here. He did the 37 years old, defied all odds in everyone's backyards, a sphere of influence. He a modern legend, not just for what he's achieved in boxing, but for what he brings to the sport and how he conducts himself. I really don't think it's overkill to talk about Usyk as one of the greatest ever. I really don't. He's a special man and deserves to be remembered forever once the Tyson Fury rematch is done in October, and if he comes out victorious, he should just call it there and retire, as he has nothing else to prove, and going out on top is the best way. Take Mayweather as an example. Obviously, if he ends up losing, then run the trilogy, which would be a massive way to end both of their careers, to be fair. But if a deal can be reached, World Boxing News reports there's a rising possibility the rematch between Usyk and Fury may still be a unanimous decision. The president of the IBF, Daryl Peoples, has encouraged them to consider granting Usyk's request for an exception. If the exception is approved, special conditions will likely be applied according to the claim. There is speculation that Usyk might be made to fight the winner of Daniel Duo and Hrgovic later this summer by the IBF. The announcement will also be very encouraging for Saudi Arabian chief Turki Al-Sheikh, who will want the rematch to be every bit as successful as the original bout. This week, he used social media to disclose information on the number of people who watched the battle worldwide. Over 550 million views were reportedly seen of the conflict in 137 different countries. Fury intends to use the rematch clause to exact revenge on Usyk. As confirmed by Frank Warren this week, there will be a rematch. He said he thinks it will be better than the original fight. They both know each other, they've shared the ring, and they'll be looking to use what they've gained from the fight as an advantage to beat their opponent. Fury wants to win, and he's got to win. He's only asking for the rematch because he thinks he can win. He believes in himself, and it would cement his legacy. Everyone out there thinks Usyk is the best out there, so let's see what Tyson does. He called me and said he wanted the rematch. So here we are. Before we go any further into the video, what are your guys' honest thoughts on this entire situation? Is it looking likely that Usyk will retire following the recent news that his IBF championship belt is going to be stripped? Comment down below. Tony Bellew, a former opponent of Oleksandr Usyk, seemed rather angered by the news that the undisputed heavyweight champion's belt would be stripped and posted to X. This is the reason my great sport continues to shoot itself in the foot. Why does he need to vacate? He's the best heavyweight in the world, and he just showed it. Let him do the rematch or fight the best. Contender is simply really infuriating the politics of the sport, and for those of you that may not have seen it already, here's the clip where Usyk explains just how hard he worked for this fight against Tyson Fury to become the undisputed heavyweight champion.
Happy New Year. I missed birthday my son. I missed birthday my son too. I missed birthday my daughter. I missed born my daughter. I missed all my family holidays. All time.
Anyway, this concludes today's video. Be sure to subscribe for future videos from Combat Sports World and turn on that post notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. Until then, see you in the next one.